These meme coins are set to explode, and if you can position yourself well, you can capture some of the next 3 to 10 to potential 50x's in the market right now. Before we dive in, guys, don't forget the GTG sale up to 60% off ends literally in the next 5 days. Gain access to one of the leading worldwide cryptocurrency trading and educational groups where we have printed millionaires from day one in 2023. Come and check us out down below. As I said, the discount has already been applied to prices. Join us right now using the wop.com link in the description below. It ends this week. All right, guys, these meme coins are about to explode. Let's dive in. All right, guys, here are some of the meme coins that can go absolutely crazy if you just stay patient. And I'm going to show you the same setups on a lot of different tokens that could run up multiple X's over the period of time. Now, a lot of these trades will take time to play out. So as always, not financial advice. Do your own research and check out GTG where we talk about how to trade these every single day. Now, what you want to find is trades like this where you're buying low, okay? You're buying lows before they go absolutely crazy, okay? That is the goal. We want to be buying low and selling high. Now, make sure you stay to the end because I do go into the real degeneracy trench side of the tutorial with Solana meme coins and how you can use trading strategies to make a lot of money like I did in 23 and 24. I've stepped away from the trenches because they're so manipulated these days, but there still is daily opportunities. If you can find volume and find good trading setups, you can make a lot of money in the trenches. I just don't have time for that. I focus now on the swing trades and look for opportunities like this on Memecoin. So today's video is, as I said at the start, meme coins that are under the radar and I think are going to explode as liquidity and as the market pumps later into 2025 and deep into potentially 2026 if we really see the macro environment start to shift very, very bullish. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top end. SBX. Now, we bought this literally the other day at the 0.5. That is a literally 50% retracement from the high. Okay, we bought that 0.5, 43%. There you go. We bought this. Okay, I will DCA the dip on SBX because I do think that this one easily could run back towards the all-time high. And if you look at price structure over a period of time, this is essentially a cup and handle before you go absolutely nuts. So SBX remains a top token of mine in the meme coin area. MOG. Definitely one of the strongest culture tokens out there. What you are getting right now is this sort of consolidation pattern. I mean, you could probably even say it's at resistance right now if we want to draw it. But what we're looking at is a really strong bounce off the swing low to the swing high, okay, off the 618, the golden pocket, and we are now looking for that potential higher low coming in the next week or two. This token, in my opinion, could easily run it back towards its all-time high, and that's about a 3 to 4x from here. So again, you got to stay patient with this. You got to wait for the ideal entry. Ideally, you want to see a higher low come in around that sort of whatever that is, 8.1 sort of mark. Okay, maybe a little bit higher at that 8.7 mark on the fib. But use your fibs, use your trading strategies. Come and chat to us in GTG. We literally teach you how to do this. Okay, but as you can see, I'm watching MOG with a lot of interest because I do think this one can run it back towards its all-time high. Let's go deeper. Filecoin, same structure again, okay? Had a mad breakout like Memecoin. We caught the bottom of this, guys. We literally caught the bottom of this in GTG at 290 million. So it was about here. Where's our entry? It was this higher low here we caught, 290. We took profits, not at the top one, but at this top here, okay? So that was about a 4x off the lows. We literally leverage traded it as well. So we made a lot of mince of money. We made moolah. We made a lot of money on this trade, and now it's consolidating for its next leg up. Now, consolidation, okay? What you have, impulsive move, consolidation. Impulsive move, consolidation, until eventually that trend shifts. Again, it's a deeper consolidation, and the chart is no longer your friend. It's going over to the bear market, and all the boolahs are very, very sad. So what we're holding here is the golden pocket. Okay, we dipped in there last week. Okay, and what we want to see is this area hold between 74 cents and 91 cents. But I do think Filecoin runs it back probably to all-time highs, guys, back towards these levels up here, which is still going to give you, if you can capture the 0.5, it's still going to give you about a 2 to 3x move, guys. So no brainer, okay, to keep an eye on this one as well. Pengu, even a better chart. Okay, we literally just saw today an ETF of Pudgy Penguins, Igloo brand, which is the overarching brand of Pudgy Penguins, of Pengu, okay, and of the little Pudgies, the whole IP play of Pengu literally is about to be approved in the near future. How can you fade that? Literally, how can you fade the first meme coin outside of Dogecoin, which has been around since 2013? And there's only about 4 other tokens that have literally got ETF approvals or have filed for ETF approvals. Solana, BTC, ETH, XRP, Doge, and Pengu. How can you fade that? So what we have here is, again, same structure, waiting for this next higher low, waiting for a double bottom, whatever it comes out to be. I really think Pengu starts to run it back, guys. I think this could easily run it back towards the all-time high. So that's about a 4 to 5x. over time. Again, these trades are going to take time. You need to learn patience. You need to learn to not be an emotional trader. Again, we teach these strategies in GTG every single day. All right, let's move on. What we have with this one. Now, this is, again, a very strong IP play over on Solana. Now, is this one going to make an all-time high again? I'm not sure. However, I do still think you can make a lot of money on a token like this. Now, we have seen a real clear range at the bottom, okay? We've been ranging here since January 2025, so that's about 6-7 months now. What we have is consolidation, literally the same charts. They all have the same thing, resistance overhead, and we're starting to approach the level where they look for a breakout as long as volume comes in and takes us high. So what I'm liking is that this is a pretty clear bottom for me, deviation below the red zone, okay, down here. So that's probably where I'd set my stop loss below this price at about whatever that is, 2.2 cents, okay? And I'm targeting even just a swing trade, guys, from current price action back to the highs, a 2.3x or a 3x, okay? Back, if we get even back to the 786 weeks, that's a 3 to 4x. We get back to the 618, which a lot of tokens will eventually get there if they have the right momentum, they have the right narrative, they love trading back to their golden pockets. Golden pocket up here, that's a 7 to 8x, guys. This is where the money makes, okay? You buy fear, you buy low, you sell high, you sell euphoria, okay? I can't make it more simple than that. Pepe, same again. Let's draw it out. Swing low, swing high. Where are we bouncing? At the 618. Are we going to hold this? Maybe not. We might come lower. So is that going to give you a better opportunity? Probably. Okay. If I can buy the 786 and even just take a swing trade back to this high, stop loss below the low. Look at that. It's a 3.4 risk to reward. How can you fade an opportunity like that? Okay. It's not, again, how you accumulate wealth in crypto is compounding your gains, being a consistent trader. Okay. Look at this. That's a 2x move, literally back to the swing high, let alone the all-time high. Okay, we're not even talking about that. That's a very simple swing trade that I'm looking at in the near future. Okay, a couple more before we touch base around low caps below that sort of $30 million mark, and even some degeneracy, like I said at the start, very low caps at the end of this video. But let's go to my last couple trades, last couple charts. Harry Potter, Obama, Sinu, I can't remember, Inu, whatever. Over on Ethereum, another beautiful chart here, okay? Higher low, was formed. Okay, sorry, high was formed. We are now back consolidating above the breakout. Okay, so this red line was resistance for a long period of time. It's now testing it as support. So what I want to see is volume come in. I want to see this move back towards these fibs. And I still think this is a really good trade. Okay, if you're happy to hold this, if you have balls of steel and you can hold this for a bit longer, guys. Okay, look at this. It's a 3.7x back to the fib there. Okay, take the swing trade, 2.6 to the golden fib at the 618. Okay, it's 142% profit literally from here. Okay, so I'm not saying take these trades blindly, guys. Make sure you do your research, or if you want to ask me about these more day to day, okay, check out GTG. But essentially, these are the trades that you're looking for. Looking for higher lows, lower highs. Okay, again, I would say this is a higher low and higher time frames. Okay. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, that's structure break. You want to start to see, okay, we have high highs, literally high highs. So this looks like, okay, we're kind of consolidating here before we do start to see that next wave up, okay? And these strong culture coins like Harry Potter, Obama, and Inu is probably going to be one that runs it back a lot harder compared to some of these other degeneracy tokens, okay? Last couple, Dogecoin, no brainer in my opinion. Look at this chart, very, very nice. I think this runs it back towards the high of this cycle, which is a really nice 2.8x, mind you, on the largest meme coin there is. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? What you can do in trading when you look at some charts, hey? But yeah, really good opportunity here. Same as PopCap, consolidating here again after a really nice breakout off the lows. Again, if you caught this breakout off the lows, guys, it's a 3 to 4x. Crazy, I know. Crazy, I know. If you capture the breakout here from the 786 to the high, it's a 2.8x. Nuts what you can do in trading in cryptocurrency, guys. But yeah, those are the main opportunities. Now let's pivot over to the more degeneracy side of the market with the super low caps that I do think could run up at maybe a 5, a 10x, a 15, 20x. Let's see. Okay, enjoy this bit. Now let's move over to the juicy part of the market, the opportunities that I'm starting to place my bets on that could potentially run up a little bit more than the tokens I've just spoken about. Okay, these ones are potentially going to hit those 20, potentially 10x, okay, maybe a 5x, depending on how strong it goes. But it's the same setups, guys, that I've been discussing in this video. We have descending, bullish consolidation wedges. Now, these are continuation patterns. So what I mean by that is that you have continuate like this. Let me just make it a lot stronger so you guys can see this in white. There we go, bang. So you have an impulsive move after consolidation phase, okay? Now we have another consolidation phase, and then we usually get that big impulsive move back to the upside. So I'm gonna give you some exclusive opportunities. Now again, I don't do this very often, okay? This is exclusive to GTG normally. So as I said before, check out the sale, guys. But here are some opportunities for this free YouTube video today. Okay, Housecoin. This is the first one, okay? I really love this meme, okay? Essentially what it means is one house equals one house coin. And pretty much that means that this should very much rally back towards the all-time highs at 120. So if we take a real bullish outlook on this, if it does rally back to its all-time highs, that's about a 5.7x, guys, 470% move, which is a 5x, okay? There you go. There's a really good opportunity here, in my opinion, for low cap tokens around this sort of 5 million to 20 million range to really run it back up to 100 million once liquidity starts to flow deeper into the ecosystem of crypto. Okay, it's going to start at the top. BTC is going to rally really hard. Your top altcoins are probably going to outperform over time. Then liquidity is going to spread to the lower caps and start running up really aggressively. So Housecoin is definitely one that I've got on my watch list. The second one is Troll. Okay, so this one, again, a very strong meme, but let's just have a look at the chart. Now, I showed you obviously what it looks like when I've already drawn it, but let's do it together, okay? Because this is an educational tutorial. Troll, okay, you've got limited highs here, so not limited. You've got resistance at highs over time, okay? So that's showing me that this is a key level for Troll to break above. Now, what we also have is very much a consolidation pattern here multiple times. Now, ultimately, these charts, okay, they don't work flawlessly, okay? They could break down and go to zero, okay? Like 99% of meme coins do go to zero. So always NFA, no, not financial advice, okay? But I really like these charts. So Troll, for example, has been oscillating sideways for a very long time, okay? Bouncing exactly off the 786 once, higher low twice, rejection again. Okay, we're starting to come to the area where we expect a breakout. And if we start to look, guys, this is about 15 million. If we get an opportunity back towards 9 million, I probably click buy down here, guys, okay? Just purely on a really smart risk to reward, okay? Stop loss below these lows, below this Fibonacci level, because that's a really good risk to reward. And then you're targeting back towards these fibs. All-time high, this could rally really high if we really start to see this accumulate high. And what we notice, okay, what we saw in 2023 and 2024 when I was trading a lot of meme coins like this, okay, and I should really run back a chart of WIF. I should show you what the WIF chart did. It accumulated for a long, long period of time, and then it went absolutely bananas to billions of dollars. So I'm not saying these tokens, the Troll, the House, okay, and the other ones that I've got shortly to show you are going to run up multiple billions, but they can run up multiple hundreds of millions once the liquidity, once the sentiment, excuse me, once the greed really starts to get back into the retail traders, okay, and the whales start coming back, and that's where we could really start seeing it run up. So resistance above, okay, support down below. If it breaks support, breaks the 786, I probably cut it, okay? It's just a risk to reward trade, okay? But we're really targeting a move back towards a high, and I mean, from here, guys, that's about a 2x, but if you can capture it down at support, it's about the 3 to 4x trade from there. But again, these are the ones that could run it up really nicely back to 100 mil or over 100 mil, okay, in time, given the right market settings, okay? And if we take a look and take a potential play at what could happen, that's about a 6 to 7x back to 100 mil or over 100 mil on a pretty strong community-based token and strong meme at the end of the day. All right, let's move on. Okay, a couple more for you. Tickcoin. Now, this one obviously is really starting to show me that a bottom is formed, okay? There's a few things here. Obviously, like I said before, we have overhead resistance. Now, a lot of people always say, Grinny, you don't have a lot of touches here. It doesn't matter, guys, okay? It's just essentially overhead resistance once we start to accumulate a bottom here. So what I mean by that is we have equal lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equal lows. Okay, that's showing me that we are creating a rounding bottom on high time frames. And this is a 12-hour chart, okay? So this is happening over the course of a couple weeks. Now, once you start to see that in the supportive area of the 786 and the 886, that means sellers are exhausted and often buyers step in here, and it's a really easy risk to reward trade, okay? If we have a look again, okay, even if you're capturing it right now and you target this back towards the all-time high, stop loss below these lows and probably below the 886, okay? And again, my fib is just from the ultimate low to the ultimate high. This is a risk to reward of 10. Where else do you get that sort of return over time? And again, these are going to take a while, okay? This is going to take weeks, possibly months to play out. But these are the charts that we want to be buying. We don't want to be FOMOing into the latest run on Solana, the big pump-olas that are at 100 million. We want to be buying low charts and selling high. We want to be buying fear and selling greed. That is the secret that I teach people like you every day in GTG and on the timeline. Go follow me on Twitter, okay? Greeny Trades. But essentially, this is the charts that I like to look at. So something like Tickcoin could very much run up back here. That's about a 5x to there, guys. Who's to say that this can't be a potential token? Look at Filecoin. It's in the billions. What if Tickcoin goes to 250 million, okay? Could easily see a 10x, if not more, from where we currently are. So I really like this rounding bottom here. Found support. Want to see volume coming in now as well. And this classic breakout here, you have volume, okay, declining. As price declines, you find support, rounding bottom. If more buyers start to step in here, take this breakout high, this definitely rallies in time. So that's the third one I'm going to give you in the low caps. Got a couple more for you, couple more. PVS. Okay, now this one isn't necessarily a meme coin, but it's the same chart, guys. Okay, same chart structure, bounce exactly off the 786 after consolidation. Okay, we've set a higher high on low time frames. I want to see a higher low now, so it can come all the way back down to 4.6 million, set a higher low, and then we could rally from here as well. So that's definitely one I've got on my radar as well. And then lastly, Splat. This one, again, same structure. Okay, low would obviously, and support would probably be the 786. Got my stop loss below there. I want to see more volume come into this one per se. I want to see this resistance sort of now, well, this resistance now turns support. The white line here now hold, okay, and we bounce from this 618. If not, I might be a little bit more risk off with this trade and cut this and allocate it to some of those stronger ones before, like I showed you. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of insight into how you can trade on the lower cap side and be really aggressive with potential swing trades with higher volume meme coins that are on the new side. Now, obviously, throughout this video, I've already shown you different meme coins that I do think, different altcoins that I do think will outperform and explode in the coming months. But sometimes you can capture some of these trends day to day, hour to hour, okay, down in the trenches and really look for opportunities down there. So this one's rose right now. As you can see, it's pumping. What we have here is multiple touches on the 618. So how have I drawn my fib? I have it from the low way down at 3K, okay, where price started to the ultimate high up at 306K. As you can see here, it had a triple bottom above its 618. It had multiple touches there. It set higher lows over time. And what we're starting to see is this consolidation pattern has set higher lows. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 high lows. That shows me that on structure, on a low time frame, whilst this is consolidating, okay, it's showing me bullish momentum, okay, because we're starting to get essentially a tighter spread is what I'm trying to say. Okay, lower highs, higher lows means we're about to find a breakout here. Now, a lot of the time, this particular structure can break up or break down. In this case, we're breaking up and we're starting to see volume come in and support this higher. And I have taken a breakout trade here on Rose. So this is an example of how you can use just trading strategies every single day to essentially look for high volume swing trades. Now, ultimately, a lot of people get the trenches wrong, okay? They go and gamble in the meme coin side where you have literally sub 100K meme coins. Now, this is heavily manipulated by snipers, by bundles, by airdrops, by copy traders, all these sorts of things, by your favorite meme coin influencer who is always essentially trading with their wallet publicly, right? So that you're always second best. Now, what you can do is do something like this, where you can use simple trading strategies to find early opportunities and swing trade them, guys. Like if you capture this 618 move, okay, whether it was any of these lows, you capture any of these lows, you're already up nearly, over 2x, guys, literally in the space of, how long is this? About an hour, less than an hour, guys. And you can literally capture some of these trades. So don't be fooled. You can actually trade a lot in the trenches or on the meme coin side. You just need to know what's going on, okay? And what we're starting to see here is a breakout higher. What I want to see is volume come in, okay? Stop loss would be a break even now that we have had a breakout and we're starting to go higher. So here's a little bit of insight from the trenches side that you can start exploring as well. And again, I'm using Photon to trade right now, as you can see, so you can sign up down below to get access to this platform. One of the cleanest charts out there as well. Those meme coins are set to explode. If you want even more cryptocurrency plays like the ones in this video, check out the huge 60% sale to GTG. It literally ends in the coming days. Join one of the best reputable cryptocurrency trading groups worldwide, where we teach you to become better traders. We give you daily setups, daily analysis, weekly live streams, trading courses, and so much more, guys. Check it out, even just for a month, by signing up using the wap.com link down below. We'd love to have you in there, and you could start unlocking some of the financial freedom opportunities that we provide daily to GTG members. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.